आज मोरे आए हैं आज मोरे आए आज मोरे आए हैं आज मोरे आए पावने पवित्र मित्र पावने पवित्र मित्र आज मोरे आए हैं आज मोरे आए सुपने चरित्र चित्र बान के बने बचित्र सुपने चरित्र चित्र बान के बने बचित्र पावन पवित्र मित्र आज मोरे आए हैं आज मोरे आए हैं आज मोरे आए
Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji, born 1666, gave the final form to the Sikh faith and created Khalsa by baptizing the five Pyaras. He was a poet of distinction, a patron of learning, spiritual leader of eminence, great warrior with commanding and magnetic personality, a unique nation builder, fought for human rights and created a brotherhood. This movie, which you are about to see, was produced by Mr. S. Mohinder 22 years ago on the 300th birth anniversary of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Nanak Naam Chardi Kala Tere Bane Sarbat Kabala. Through Nanak, may thy name, O God, be magnified, and all prosper by thy grace. This picture is of Guru Nanak Dev Ji, and we had 10 such great gurus who preached Ekta, togetherness, Manavta, humanity, and Sarbat Kabala, prosperity for all. And this picture is of me and Mirji, a Muslim who laid the foundation stone of the Golden Temple. This event is worth noting that the foundation of our most religious shrine was laid by a well-known person of another religion. That speaks for itself, that Sikhs believe in the equality of all religions. Our fourth prophet, Guru Ram Das Ji, established Amritsar and performed the opening ceremony of the holy lake around our Golden Temple. The Golden Temple in Amritsar has open doors on all four sides. That stands for openness. People from different religions and faiths can visit the Golden Temple, which is a unique and beautiful golden architecture, glinting its reflection in the center of the holy water called the Sarovar. People from all over the world come to pay their respects and bow their heads at the Gurdwara and in getting their wishes fulfilled. Now you are seeing Har Ki Pauri, where Sikhs touch the holy water, which gives them the spirit of enlightenment and a fountain of youth. What you are seeing far away is the tall building of Baba Atal, one of the sons of our sixth Guru, Guru Har Gobind Singh. This is Shromani Akal Takht, the first Takht established by our sixth Guru, Guru Har Gobind Ji, who used to hold his court at this place. This is the picture of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji, who ordained Sri Guru Granth Sahib Ji as our Guru after him. About 300 years ago, Guru Sahib was born in Patna, India, and now you are seeing some of the glimpses of the 300th year celebration. Numerous elephants marched along with Guru Granth Sahib Ji in a procession along with many thousands of people. Sikhs were all dressed and in high spirits. Now you are seeing the swords and other ornaments brought to India from the British government for Sikhs to view and pay their respects. How jubilant and proud they are at seeing the arms which were used by their great gurus. In the procession, the bands are playing great tunes. The Sikhs are dancing. Swordsmanship being shown. sings, showing their skills with large sharp steel rings called chakkars in action. Next you see the horsemanship and how the Sikhs fought on the camels in the battlefields with long sharp spears called neza. The following paid their respects with speeches of praise of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji. President Zakir Hussain, the then President of India, and the Catholic bishop of that time. Whenever the Sikhs gather in the Gurdwara, Guru Ka Langar is also arranged. Whenever there is Gurdwara, Guru Ka Langar food in plenty is served. This shows the langar being prepared by brothers cutting vegetables, dal is being cooked, shada, roti or fulka being prepared by mothers and sisters. After das, bole so nahal, and at the sound of the drum, food or langar is served to all without any discrimination of people, whether one is big or small, rich or poor, no restriction of religion or caste. All are considered children of God, and langar is for everyone. And on the 300th birthday celebration, 250,000 people had langar in Patna Sahib Gurdwara. Many millions were served langar in Gurdwaras all over India. Now you are seeing the birthplace of our great Guru, Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Gurdwara Takht, Sri Patna Sahib. Here all Sikhs are delighted and rejuvenated on seeing this Gurdwara with reverence, and the Guru's message is spread all over the world through the windows of this Gurdwara, where Guruji's Shabads are recited. "323 years ago, Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji entered through this door, and this old stone is the remembrance of that time. This is the Takht Harmandir Sahib, our 10th Guruji's birthplace. People throng to this place for prasad. Kids seek to achieve their goals by meditating on the name of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Seeing the holy gown of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji, which he wore at the age of 15. The holy place where Mata Gujri Ji gave birth to their beloved child, Guru Gobind Singh Ji. When Gujri Ji was very young, Pir Bakin Shah visited Patna Sahib to see Guru Sahib, and after seeing Guruji, he envisioned that this Guru was born to be a friend of both Muslims and Hindus. And this picture depicts that even as a child, he stood equally for both. In this large city of Patna, India, on one end of the city, the holy prayer namaz from a mosque can be heard. And on the other side, the ringing of bells from the mandir with arti is heard. And in between these two sounds is the Gurdwara Patna Sahib, Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji's birthplace, from where the Shabad Kirtan resounds with Guruji's words, Manas ki jaat, sabe eki hi pachan bo. Consider all human beings as equal. These are the actual letters written by Mata Sunjari Ji and Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji. And this is the Hukam Nama written by Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji. These are Guruji's holy arrows, which had a piece of gold attached to them, either for medical expenses for the injured or for cremation. This is the sword which he used to protect the nation and its various religions. And these are the chakkars, or sharp steel rings, which baffle the enemy. These are young Guruji's kakars, which are dress accompaniments. That is a kanda, kanga, small kirpan, and katar. And these are Guruji's shoes. And this is Kabirji's knitting apparatus. These are Guruji's childhood clay balls. The holy story is that Guruji used to break the clay pots of the ladies who used to fetch water from the well. Later, when these ladies switched to copper pots, Guruji then started aiming with bows and arrows. This is the Gobind Ghat of Patna, and Guruji threw his one gold bracelet in the flowing Ganges river, and his mother asked as to how it happened, and he threw the second gold bracelet to show as to how he dropped the first one. This is the picture of Pandit Shirdat, who saw the reflection of Sri Ramji in Guru Sahib. This picture depicts Rani Fateh Chand playing with Guru Sahib to satisfy her desires of motherhood, as she did not have her own child. This is the picture of Sri Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji, protector of all religions, who reached Delhi to stop the massacre and conversion of Hindus to Muslims by force. For the sake of the Hindus' protection, he achieved martyrdom in Charni Chowk, Siskan, Delhi, India. In the chaos following the martyr, brave and daring Sikhs took the head of Guruji to Anandpur Sahib, and Guru Gobind Singh Ji himself, at age 9, cremated his father's head at Gurdwara Siskan in Anandpur. The body of Guru Tegh Bahadur Ji was taken by Sikhs to a nearby village for cremation, and that area now is Rikabganj Gurdwara. And near this Gurdwara are the two famous buildings, the Rajpati Bhavan, residence of the President of India, and the Parliament of the Independent India. The Rikabganj Gurdwara will keep reminding us of the great role played by our 9th Guru's martyrdom in achieving independence for India. This is Gurdwara Ponte Sahib in Nihan state, where Guru Sahib's flag flies high. And here Guruji got ready for the famous battle of Bangani, where 22 kings of various states who associated themselves with the Mughals were defeated. Guruji was helped by Pir Buddhu Shah and his sons, along with many hundred Pathans who sacrificed their lives. These are some of the arms which helped them win this battle. At Ponta Sahib, the eldest son, Baba Ajit Singh Ji, was born, and this is one of the trees where Guruji's army men used to tie their horses. And now Guruji's followers walk in a procession, singing his hymns, shabads, along the same areas. And now the procession is going toward the site where Guruji used to give salaries to his army men. This throne is of Guru Gobind Singh Ji, where our great Guru, who was also a great poet, sat. In front of the throne is the arena where at least 52 poets, Hindus and Muslims, including Bhai Nandlal ji, sat for a Kavi Darbar, that is a lively competition of poetry which took place in this arena. This is Gobind Ghat at the bank of the Jamuna River, where Guruji used to bathe, and now Sikhs come for a holy dip to this place from all over the world. Guruji used to dress up at this spot. This is the Shri Anandpur Sahib, where the 10th Guruji acclaimed Guruship. This is the entrance to that fort, and these 84 steps go toward the Gurdwara in Anandpur fort, where Guruji resolved and took a vow to crush the tyranny of the Mughal Empire. This is part of the old fort, where many battles were held and many lives were lost. And this part of the fort will keep reminding us that truth ultimately prevails and human rights are restored.
ये तो प्रेम खेलन का चाओ सिर धर तली गली मुरियाओ.
If you are ready to play the game of love, come to my arena with head on your palm. At this time, people were still afraid and weak-minded.
हम तो जाने तोलन तकड़ी नंगी कर्द कबू नहीं पकड़ी तुर्कों से क्या जंग मचावें चिड़ी उड़े डर से मर जावें.
We only know how to sell things, never touched a naked sword. We are afraid of even a bird. And Guruji then said, Save lakh se ek laao, I will make each one of you fight against the odds of 125,000. Tabi Gobind Singh naam kahoon, then only I will keep my name. This is Gurdwara Keshkar, birthplace of Khalsa. Here Guruji gave Sikhs 5 kakars and 5 dress symbols. Panch Pyaras were baptized to become Khalsas, and then Guruji himself got baptized. That is, he took Amrit from the Panch Pyaras. Vahu Vahu Guru Gobind Singh, you are great Guru Gobind Singh. Ape Guru Chela, you are the Guru and also a follower. This is another historical Gurdwara near Keshkar named Manji Sahib, where Guruji himself taught archery, swordsmanship, horsemanship to all his 4 sons. With that great training, the elder 2 sons, Baba Jeet Singh Ji and Baba Jujhar Singh Ji, fought bravely in the war and died fighting. They never came back once they left the fort, as they fought against heavy odds. But the enemy ultimately lost, and at this spot is the Gurdwara Chamkaur Sahib, which reminds us of the great deeds and courage shown by Guru Gobind Singh Ji's elder 2 sons. This is Fatehgarh Sahib, where the younger 2 Sahibzadas, aged 9 years and 7 years, were bricked alive for refusing to convert to Islam. When their grandmother, Mata Gujri Ji, heard the news of the death of her younger grandsons, Baba Zorawar Singh Ji and Baba Fateh Singh Ji, she died of shock. And this is the Gurdwara Martyri in the memory of Mata Gujri Ji. And this is the Gurdwara Jyoti Sarup in Sirhind, where the 2 young Sahibzadas were buried alive. And this is Mata Gujri Ji's mortuary. This is Machivara, Nabi Khan and Ghani Khan's house, where Guruji stayed for 2 days and 2 nights. He then left through this door in disguise as Uchda Pir, which is a Muslim ascetic. He later rested at Gulabe and Punjabe's water well, where he took bath. And then he slept under this tree with a piece of stone in his pillow. This place is known as Gurdwara Chamar Kamal, Marchivara, where Guruji acclaimed the blessings of God and thanked God for giving him the strength to keep up the principles even after losing his 4 beloved sons, mother, and father. Then Guruji reached Muktsar. These are the 40 Muktas at Muktsar who lost their lives fighting for the Guru's cause. And here Guruji kissed the chief of the 40 Muktas who fought against great odds and proved the Guru's words of Sawa lakh se ik larao, tabi Gobind Singh naam kahun. The chief Mahasingh, who was gravely injured, was still alive when Guruji arrived, and he forgave Mahasingh for the letter of renunciation he had written. Under this tree, Guruji tied his horse, and over here he tore that letter of Mahasingh, and this Gurdwara is now known as Tutti Gandhi. That is a reminder where 40 Muktas were readmitted into the Sikh faith. From here, Guruji went to Damdama Sahib, and when he heard the death of Emperor Aurangzeb, he laid down his sword and went into deep contemplation. This is Mata Shindari's Gurdwara, where Mata Shindari Ji stayed for 40 years. Then he went to Hazur Sahib in Hyderabad, Maharashtra state, India, via Delhi. Sikhs from all over the world go to Nandir Hazur Sahib Gurdwara in Hyderabad, India. The bridge, which is shown here as being built, is now completed and connects Gurdwaras on both banks of this river. One Gurdwara is Siskar Ghat, where Guruji used to go for hunting. The other side of Nangina Ghat, where Guruji performed many feats. This is the Nishan Sahib of Gurdwara Sachkhand, Hazur Sahib, Nandir. And this shining golden dome will keep reminding us of the great golden deeds of our Shri Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Every year in October, Dussehra is celebrated in great stride. People come from far and near. Guruji's horses are shown in procession throughout the city, and on whom nobody rides. And then they come and bow at the Hazur Sahib Gurdwara. And after that, the entire procession of Sikhs bow and visit the Gurdwara. We are so proud of our Guruji, Guruji's Darbar, and Guruji's life full of deeds as they remind us of our great and colorful past. This is a Kali Fulla Singh's Kanda. Sher Punjab Emperor Maharaja Ranjit Singh's two swords. Guru Gobind Singh Ji's holy arrow. Guruji's small sword. And this is the furnace where Guruji entered along with his horse and eloped. But he has not gone anywhere. His life's deeds enlighten the same spirit in us. His fellow Sikhs have his spirit flowing in them, and he's always with his Sikhs, and is always ready to guide us. Guruji, we bow with reverence and thank you for your great sacrifices. When the spirit came into Banda Bahadur, he fought many victorious battles in Sirhind, where the two young Sahibzadas were buried alive. And when the spirit came into Sardar Jassa Singh Ahluwalia, who was known as a very brave and honest general of the Sikh army, enemies feared him. And this is Baba Dalip Singh Ji, who died fighting, but reconquered Amritsar back from the Mughals. And also many thousands of Sikhs died fighting for the same cause. At one stage, the price of a slain head of a Sikh was 80 rupees when presented to the Mughals. The same spirit of Guruji, when it came in Bhai Mani Singh Ji, gave him the courage to fight for the Guru's principles. And even when his body was being cut bit by bit as a torture, he did not cry, but kept reciting the Guru's Shabad. Great Sikh mothers who sacrificed their young children, their kids were thrown in the air and pierced with spears, crushed or cut into pieces, but they did not lose or give up their principle. And even after such great sacrifices, our great Sikh mothers gave birth to Sikhs like Sardar Bhagat Singh, who fought with the Britishers and went smilingly to the gallows to obtain independence for India. Guruji, after sacrificing your mother, father, and 4 sons, self, with many wars to keep up the human rights, your deeds will always be written in the golden pages of history of India, and we pledge to follow along your principles for which you withstood for us. We shall keep your principles alive for generations to come. Nanak naam chardi kala, tere bane sarbat ka bala. Now Sikhs are spread all over the world. We belong to the Brotherhood of Sikhs, the Khalsa. We are in the army, medical fields, engineers, lawyers, judges, scientists, businesses, sports, commerce, farmers, etc. We are sincere, hard workers, and we are conscientious. Whenever and wherever we meet, we have to greet each other by saying, Waheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Waheguru Ji Ki Fateh.